What's up, guys? It's AlphaBlue again, and I just want to give you a very quick update on Euro USD. So this is what price did this morning. Price just moved like 30 pips, and it would have been an awesome trade. But then I didn't take this trade right here, and I'm going to explain why. So just before, just after, immediately after London opened, I did an analysis and I shared it on YouTube. I was saying I'm expecting price to come up and take out either this liquidity here or this here or this here before it moves to the downside, before we get the push to the downside. That was what I was anticipating. So when I was recording that video, price was just about here, right here. So I saw price forming these equal highs, like three or triple top, or if you want to call it that. And it was also exactly at around the Asian high. You see it right here. So I was saying that there's no way I'm not buying, I'm not falling for this. Price will most likely come up to take out at least this Asian high liquidity set before it pushes to the downside. But that didn't happen. So I didn't enter this trade right here. I just drew this, I just put this up to see that it was like a very nice trade idea that played out. So let me show you. I mean, this was very, very like, you know, this is inducement now. This is like liquidity piling up, you get. And that is even the reason why I'm entering these buys right here. So when price was here in the morning, I wasn't expecting price to push down from here. I was expecting it to come up and take more buy side liquidity before it comes down right here. But then that didn't happen. It pushed to the downside and broke structure right here. It pushed to the downside and broke structure right here. Then it came back for the retest. Now, this would have been an awesome trade, actually. In fact, when price was here, I was looking at the chart. The only reason why I didn't go in for this trade was because of this right here. I mean, this is liquidity resting here. This isn't so much of a very clean liquidity sweep. If you look at it closely, you see that price kind of swept this liquidity a little bit, but it was too tiny. And because of this, I wasn't comfortable to regard that price as taking buy side liquidity enough to push down. So when I saw this right here, it made me uncomfortable to enter the trade. That was why I just left it. So, but then it price sold, it sold, it came, it so this, I guess this we'll call it a very tiny liquidity sweep, even though I'm not really going for it. I didn't go for it, and that was why I didn't take this trade. But then it broke structure, engineered liquidity here again, then came up and swept to the liquidity, then pushed to the downside. And now it has taken out this previous low here. That's taking the liquidity down here. And that's why I'm longing right now. Even though this buy is like a counter trend trade, it's not a high probability trade, but I'm just risking it. Let me see if price will push up. Why? Because this is liquidity resting here. I don't see this as so much of a liquidity sweep. It's too small for me to really consider it as a liquidity sweep. So I'm expecting that since this has happened early London, we could see, and the price has taken out this liquidity here. So we probably can see price at least push up to the upside, maybe clear this liquidity up here, maybe. And then why did I even get into this trade? Is because of the order flow that is happening right here. Even though it's very small, but if you look, price was just giving like higher high and higher low. So I was like, okay, how about I just target 20 pips and set my stop loss above and below here. Then we'll see how it does. But this is a very, very high risky trade because it's counter trend. The trend is down, and let's just see how it goes. But this is the reason why I didn't get into this trade. I didn't consider this as a liquidity sweep. It didn't sweep it enough for me. So that's it, guys. And as for this trade, it may hit my SL, or we could just see price come up. Then probably during New York, it continues the bearish trend. But let's just see how it goes. So cheers, guys, and take care.